Hey guys, it's So from the Knowles family, and I am back on YouTube. I didn't think I would be back, but I am. I've got a lot to tell you, so this is an update video where I've been, why I've been away so long, and what's new in the Knowles family. So the reason why I left YouTube for, I think it might have been about a year, which sounds crazy. The last video I uploaded was when I had a shaved head. You can see it's all grown back now, not fully, it was up to here. So I've got a few more inches to grow on my hair, but I decided to take a break. I don't know why actually. I just wanted to spend time with my family more, and I just wanted to reflect on what I wanted in life this year and last year. As you know, I also uploaded a video a couple of months before I shaved my head about birth control and about me and Craig trying to get pregnant. Well, it's been about a year, and if you guys don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you won't probably know this, but I am pregnant. I am in my third trimester right now, so I am literally almost there. Literally, it's only 7 weeks-ish away, so I am really excited. I am 32 weeks currently. I will put a picture at the end of this video of one of my scans. It will probably be my 20-week scan. I am currently 32 weeks right now. I do have to go back for a scan again when I'm 36 weeks because I was told I had a low-lying placenta and I might have to have a C-section, which I'm not really that terrified about, but I do want to know. So our due date is the 16th of November. We are having a little girl, which is really exciting. I never thought this was going to happen because I literally at first thought I couldn't even have kids. But I was over the moon when I got pregnant. I also have like some other proof that I am pregnant, and I actually have some of my scans here which I might as well show you. So this is my 20-week scan. Absolutely adorable, and that's how big she was when she was 20 weeks. So I don't know how big she is right now. I did go for another scan when I was 26 weeks, but didn't get a picture. I went for a 26-week scan because of like reduced movement or whatever. So what I wanted to show you guys is like stuff like this, and it's like some of them have faded, but that's also proof that I am pregnant. I didn't just get random scans off the internet. I also am going to put like a montage at the end of my pregnancy bump transition so far. I am going to take one today because I did just turn 32 weeks yesterday. I did do a digital test months ago, obviously. Obviously it's run out, but I kept it just because I'm sentimental like that. I kept all of them. I took so many. Like I took 3 of these clear blue, 2 clear responses. I just went overboard. I'll also show you the 12-week scan. So this is the 12-week scan. This is what she looked like at 12 weeks. And I also have like a 4D type scan. This is it. I don't know who she's gonna look like as of yet. Craig thinks me. I think a bit both. But either way, I'll be happy whoever she looks like. So yeah, it was actually quite a bit of a shock to find out I was pregnant, because literally, I think the reason, like how it worked this time, was I actually forgot we were technically trying. Like, I just took it out my mind, and I think that kind of helped me get pregnant, because I wasn't stressing that, oh, nothing's working. But I think because I took it out of my mind, I was still checking like ovulation every so often, but like I wasn't checking it every single time, which I think kind of helped me a little bit better. I also use the Flow app. This Flow app is incredible and I love it. It's basically a period tracker, but it also tracks your pregnancy. So yeah, if you want any other pregnancy updates while I'm still pregnant, let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. I am also going to have to re-download my editing app on my phone because I deleted it. I also deleted my thumbnail app, which I've just re-downloaded, but I currently am going to re-download the editing app after filming this. So yeah, that is probably the biggest part of the update, that I am currently 32 weeks pregnant. Bit of a shock, I know. But I am extremely happy with the result, and we are extremely excited to welcome our little girl into the Knowles family. So we have chosen her name, which I am also going to say in this video, because it's not really a secret anymore. I did actually do a name reel on Instagram and Facebook for like family members and stuff, so I'm only going to say her first name in this video, but then once she's born I will tell you her full name. So her first name is going to be Maeve. Maeve is something that we didn't find until a week before our gender scan. Not the 20-week scan, because we actually did an early one at this scan place that offers early gender reveal scans at 16 weeks, which is this one, which is the one that we got the 4D one from. And I decided I wanted to find out early so I could start buying a few things. When we found out it was a girl, it was a major shock. But overall we were over the moon about having a little girl. I am over the moon that I'm having a little girl. So is Craig. We have been like buying lots of stuff. We do pretty much have everything now. We just need like a monitor. But other than that, we pretty much have everything. From cot to pram to books to toys to clothes. We have literally pretty much everything. On blankets and Moses basket and all of that. The Moses basket will be going in here for about 6 months, as that's what I've read, that they have to sleep next to you. Like, obviously they're in the Moses basket, and obviously we're still in the bed. I don't know which side I'm going to put her on. I don't know if I'm going to put her on Craig's side or mine. We did say that we might change it a little bit, where when Craig's on days, she'll be on my side, and when Craig's on afters, she'll be on his side. Makes sense. I'm also going to tell you a few of my symptoms from the 3rd trimester. So the 3rd trimester has been absolutely cray. Like, I've been getting bad back, I've been getting stretching pains again, or round ligament pains as you like to call them. I've been getting a bit of heartburn. like really bad. No matter what I eat, even if I eat vegetables all day, I get heartburn. So good job I have Rennie, which you can take when you're pregnant. I checked before I purchased it. I always check everything these days that it's okay for pregnancy. I also do get really bad leg cramps sometimes. I didn't get any last night, which was such a huge relief for once. I hated getting leg cramps. They're like the most painfulest thing. Like I think once this week I had to wake up 5 times with leg cramps. Luckily it was the Monday, the day that it was the bank holiday for the Queen's funeral, so we didn't really have to get up early, and they were booking me. And we did watch the Queen's funeral, and because Craig was off, so we watched that. And it was weird when we were watching the funeral. The whole entire time Maeve was kicking like so much, like she was going crazy. I was like, I'm trying to watch a funeral here. Please just calm down a little bit. But obviously she didn't. She did, however, jab me a lot, which is natural. She really loves kicking to rock music, which I have no idea why, but the only music she will kick to is rock music, or the Game of Thrones theme tune, which, on another note, I want to talk to you about that. So, if you guys don't know, I have been dating, well, I had been dating Craig 4 years, but, wait, I'm doing this maths all wrong. So I have been with Craig since 2017, and I'd never watched Game of Thrones. I watched one episode, the same episode, twice, and I just couldn't get into it like the 2 first times. I did try and watch them with Craig them times as well, but this time I decided I'm doing it. I'm gonna watch it. So now I am currently on season 4 or 5 with Craig. Craig did want to rewatch it with me. He wanted to see some of my reactions and stuff. And I'm loving it now. It's actually a really, really good show. It kind of reminds me a little bit like... It gives me Lord of the Ring vibes, but the Viking vibes as well. Like, mixed together in a way. And I absolutely love it. But yeah, I am really liking it so far. Game of Thrones is something that I didn't think I was gonna like, but I do like it, so. Pardon me. The burps are coming out. That's another thing about the 3rd trimester as well. I burp a lot, especially with my heartburn. It makes me burp even more. I try to eat as much veg and fruit as I can, but even that doesn't really seem to help me. And I drank 2 litres of water yesterday to see if that would help. Nothing really works on heartburn in pregnancy. Normally I'd drink like a glass of normal milk and that would get rid of it. But no, nothing has been working for me. So yeah, I have been craving more sweet stuff in the 3rd trimester, which is kind of bad. In the 1st and 2nd trimester, it was mostly salty foods, but now it's gone to sweet, and it's really weird and really bad because I used to be, like before I was pregnant anyway, I used to eat quite a bit of sweet food, which is kind of not that great. But yeah, I have been craving one thing that I've made twice in my pregnancy, and it is a homemade potato and leek soup. Now I'm actually making this for our dinner today, so I'm really excited. So all you need for this is potatoes, obviously, leeks, an onion, some chicken stock or vegetable stock if you prefer, or you can use both. We did use both last time and it turned out pretty good. And that's literally all you need, and then you just need to blend it up into a soup, or you can leave it chunky if you prefer it that way. But I always like to blend it. It does have a weird texture, but I didn't mind the texture last time. I actually quite enjoyed it. Like, obviously we don't blend it so it's smooth because it never goes that far for us. We just blend it and it kind of stays a little bit gritty, but you know. So yeah, I am currently been craving leek and tomato soup. Tomato? Potato? Never heard of a potato. No, not potato. I've never heard of a leek and tomato soup. Maybe it's good. I actually do want to try and make a tomato soup from scratch because that sounds pretty great in my opinion. So I am actually gonna start washing some pots in a little bit so I can start chopping up some vegetables ready for the soup. I do have a bit of ligament pain right now. I didn't have it earlier. I also have experienced a few Braxton Hicks like a couple times, so I'm not too sure. I did have to go in the hospital again for reduced movements. I can't remember if it was a couple of weeks ago. It might have been a couple of weeks ago. It was in September. But like everything was fine. She kicked me 3 times while I was in the hospital, and then after we left the hospital she kicked me like crazy again, and the next day she was making up for it. Like, she didn't stop kicking me. And that was a day that Craig took me out for lunch, and I had like this chicken avocado wrap type thing. She was kicking me like crazy when I was eating my lunch. I was like, I'm trying to eat here, but you know, I don't really mind. It tells me that she's okay and that she's there and that she's doing great. I mean, every time that we've been to midwife appointments and stuff like that, they've said her heartbeat's healthy. They said that I'm healthy. Apart from my urine samples that keep coming back saying that I've got some leukocytes or whatever it's called in my urine. Other than that, I don't know what else that could be. I haven't had any phone calls about me having a UTI or anything, so I don't know. My midwife that I saw last week told me that she's gonna send my urine off again, but I haven't heard anything back. I don't know if she's gonna tell me or if she's gonna wait until my next appointment, which isn't for a while. We have a home visit on the 4th of October, which I'm actually pretty nervous for. Obviously the day before that the day before, so on the Sunday, because the 4th is on the Tuesday, me and Craig are gonna clean up the whole house, make sure it's fully cleaned, make sure it looks perfect. Stan is gonna be going with Craig's mum for a few hours while we talk to this home visit person. I think it might be another midwife. Other than that though, I do get questions on Instagram like, are we doing a normal birth? If I'm not having a C-section, it will be a normal birth in a hospital. I wasn't going to have a home birth or water birth or anything like that. I did want to be in hospital just in case anything bad happens. But yeah, I feel like I think I've told you everything in this video. Let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And if you have any questions about the third trimester, leave them in the comments and I will try and do a third trimester Q&A before she's here. And I will see you soon. Bye.